Great. Good morning. Welcome to yoga this morning. And today we're going to work on, I always do all body, right? And we're going to also concentrate a little bit on stability and strength and stability. Yeah, always good to do. And most yoga poses by definition just attribute to that, right? Our stability, our strength, our balance. So we're going to begin with a nice tall spine sitting up on our chair. Yeah, by tall spine, sometimes it's hard to envision what that is. So let's slouch forward. And this is the position that a lot of us are in a big part of our day when, we're on our eating or on or cooking or doing anything, we're forward, right? So we feel how that feels on our spine. And now bringing your awareness to the top of your head, see if you can just reach the top of your head up towards the sky. And then your heart lifts slightly as if there's a string, and we're not over exaggerating, but just stacking all those vertebrae in our spine. Yeah. Palms up on the lap. Let's take a couple cleansing breaths before we begin in our little sacred space here. Yeah. So take a nice breath in through the nose. And just let it go. Nice and gently relaxing. Feel how that exhale breath helps to relax the body. Take a nice big breath in again. And let it go. Nice and slow. Again, big breath in. Maybe a little more. Take it all the way. And then slowly let it go through the mouth. Not gently floating, your eyes closed. We'll just practice a few Ujjayi breaths. So Ujjayi is slight restriction of the back of the throat, right? As if you want to snore, do a little like light snore or fog up a mirror on the exhale breath. But just practicing a couple as you breathe in. You can start to hear the breath. Pause the breath at the top as you breathe out. Yeah. Now, next time you breathe in, bring your attention to your navel. Feel the navel gently rise. Pause the breath at the top, long as it's comfortable. And slowly through Ujjayi breath, bring your awareness to your throat as you listen to that Ujjayi breath and exhale. The bottom, hold the breath at the bottom. And then again, slowly breathe in with Ujjayi breath, bringing your awareness to your navel as it rises gently. Hold the breath at the top. And then slowly bring your awareness to your throat as you slowly exhale. And then hold the breath at the bottom of the exhale breath. So just continue for 3 more rounds at your own pace. Simply breathing in through Ujjayi, navel rises, and hold. And then breathing out and holding at the bottom. Take a couple more breaths here, breathing in, and it's that hold that gets the prana energy moving around in the body. It's that Ujjayi breath that's heating. On a day like today, heating breath is good. And feel the lungs stretch and expand as you inhale. And no hurry, just as you complete this round and you exhale completely, just relax the breath. Breathing normally here. And feeling this sense of the fact that you're surrounded by unconditional love. Just feel that unconditional love surrounding you, bathing you. Know all your needs will be fulfilled. And surrender the rest. Some big, giant power out there is taking care of us, knows what we need. Yeah, so just have faith in that and surrender the rest, all the other desires, wants. That's what gets us into the hamster wheel. Yeah, good. All right. And then you can either keep your eyes closed here. We're just going to stretch the head and neck a little bit. So take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, just drop your chin to your chest. Stretch your shoulders back. Good. Then on an inhale breath, start to lift the head back up. All the way, chin up. And exhale again. As you exhale, drop your chin to chest. And then slowly roll the head over to the right. And bring it up. And slowly over to the left and down. And now find that Ujjayi breath like it's your constant companion today. Inhale, rolling the head up. And exhale with Ujjayi, rolling the head back down. And then just nice and slow. Next time the head comes forward, pause. And then start to roll the opposite direction. Noticing how the neck feels this morning. There's a spot that's sore, you spot pause and just take a breath into that and then continue on. Good, and as time the head comes forward, pause, and then slowly press down into your feet and float your head straight back up. If you'd like, now you can just slit your eyes open and blink them gently open. Yeah, good. All right, yeah, that neck roll thing every morning is so good for you. It gets the mind and body talking to each other. Yeah, and it helps us to relax, actually. Good. All right, so let's relax our arms down alongside our body. We're going to lift the right shoulder up to our ear. And relax it down as you exhale. Again, tapping into Ujjayi breath. One more time, right shoulder up. And left shoulder up. And good, and relax. And now rolling the shoulders up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, down, forward. And we can even add the arms a little bit as if we had oars. Yoga is a practice that helps us to our oars, to get our oars, right? So that we can navigate, right? All the different stuff that comes our way, all the different currents that come. Sometimes they're smooth currents, sometimes they're really rocky. And yoga gives us the oars to be able to manipulate that, right? Not manipulate it, but manage it, right? And now we're going to go forward with our oars. Yeah, rowing our boat. You see kayakers and in crazy water, and they're flying down the river with all these different obstacles in the way, right? But they have this oar and they can mostly go with the flow, but also use them to avoid and again manage all of that craziness around them. Yeah, so that's what yoga is. Good. And relax. Shake it out. Shake your hands out front, out to the side. Shake them up top. Good. Start to shake your head and your body too. Shake, shake, shake. Bring a little warming up. Yeah, good. All right, and then we're going to bring our hands together on this cold day and just start to rub our palms together. Good. Creating some heat. And slowly start to, and they also, it looks like a little flame as well, right? Our body, my teacher always says, our body is like a wick of a candle and our mind is like the glow, this flame. Now slowly raise your hands up again, just as high as is comfortable. Get about to the top of your head. We're going to pause. I'm going to separate the hands a little bit wider apart. Press down into your feet as if you want to stand. And just reach your arms as straight as is comfortable today on your body. Yeah, coming into mountain pose, seated mountain pose. So we're pressing down into our feet, reaching our fingertips up. Good. And then relax the shoulders. So if your shoulders are starting to get tense, relax. You can be in cactus pose as well. And then reach the right fingers up a little higher than the left. So stretch your right side and then relax that arm. And then stretch the left side. Try to touch the ceiling if you can. You'd be really tall if you could, or have a really small house. Reach right, stretch up, and relax. Reach left, stretch up, and relax. Take a breath in. As you exhale, slowly bring your elbows to bend if you're not there already. Yeah. And then gently reach your upper arms back. Gently lift your chin up. Yeah, good. And then exhale, just relax shoulders, let your arms just float down. Nice, good. And roll out the shoulders. Good. And back again. Hopefully that's something that you've gotten so used to because we do this every single class, right? Our head, our neck, our shoulders. And just to do that daily is really good for us. All right, finding that tall spine again. Relax the arms down. Good, we're gonna float our arms forward and up. And then we're just gonna slowly reach them out to the sides, coming into a T. Good. Spread your fingers wide and relax them. Bring your palms down, lift your fingers up and the fingers towards your head, and then reach your fingers down and in towards your body. And up. Notice what's going on in your shoulders. If you're hunched up here and straining, see if you can, on an exhale breath, relax your shoulders. Almost as if your arms are being held up by a couple pillows and there's no stress or strain in them. Good. Good. And then now again, the fingers come up. We're going to spread the fingers a little bit and rotate the fingers back and forward. So it's all going all the way up from our shoulders to our arms, this rotation. Any point in time where you're really feeling strain on your shoulders, if you are, just take a break, relax your arms down, and then meet us back to wherever we are. Yeah, back. Let's bring a smile to the face because our arms have been up a little while and it's like, okay, sometimes a smile helps to relax, right? All right, fingers up, press, press, press into your palms to either side of the room. Relax the shoulders, smile on the face. And as you exhale now, just relax. Let the arms float slowly down towards the floor. Nice. And gently roll the shoulders or just shake out the arms or whatever feels good to relieve any tension that we probably picked up in that pose. Yeah, good. All right, relax the shoulders. Let's bring your hands one on top of the other. It doesn't matter which. Good. Hands are about even with the chest, but they're not laying on the chest. They're away from your chest, maybe about 4 or 5 inches. Good. And then on an inhale breath, we're going to come over to the right, just a gentle little twist, and exhale over to the left. So nothing big. We're just warming up the spine, that thoracic spine. Inhaling. You can use your Ujjayi here, exhaling. Maybe each time you go just a teeny bit further, if that feels okay on your spine, but be gentle and kind to yourself. Yeah. Because life sometimes doesn't feel that way. You're the one and only that can be kind to yourself. And one more round here. And come back to center, good. And then relax your arms down. I like to interlace my fingers here. Squeeze your fingers, squeeze, 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 and relax and roll out the fingers. Just the wrists are loose, hands are loose. That should feel nice on your fingers and your hands, good. And then shake out your fingers, nice, good. All right, so scooting just a little bit forward in your chair here. Gonna just get our spine. So we did a little twisting with our spine, and now forward and back in cat-cow. Good. On an inhale breath, lift your chest as if you have a string and somebody's pulling up your chest. Good. And then exhale, drop your head, slide your hands forward, gently round your back, be very gentle. Press into your feet as you inhale, hands slide up, elbows reach back, chin gently lifts. Feel that opening. Exhale, drop the head, round the back. Good. And one more. Inhale, hands slide up, elbows back, look up. And exhale again, Ujjayi breath here if you can. That breath helps to slow us down. And then come back to center. Ujjayi breath filters our air, warms our air, yes, and is the really great breath for building that nitric oxide that we need to dilate our blood vessels. Yeah, it's amazing. This body is a miracle, basically. Okay, you cannot see my feet very well in this frame, but we're gonna lift our heels up onto our toes. Yeah, making sure that your knees don't cave in here. Just keep them right, coming straight out from your hips. Drop your heels and lift your toes. And then relax your toes, lift your heels a little higher maybe. And then drop your heels and lift your toes. Nice. Lift them up a little bit more, stretch that front shin. Good. And relax. Good. All right. So we're going to bring our heels out, our toes out, our heels out, our toes out. We're going to come to a little wider stance in our chair here. All right, I like this stretch too for the thoracic spine and the upper body. So we're gonna take a big breath in. On an exhale breath, let's just draw your belly forward and your chest forward and just lean forward here. So just pay attention to where your knees are located, and they should be right above your heels of your feet, yeah. And just spend a couple breaths here, your Ujjayi breath, taking inventory of your inner hips and how they feel this morning. Good. And then on an inhale breath, press into your feet gently and slowly flip the body back up, keeping that spine straight. Yeah, good. Now we're gonna get a little attitude going here with our upper body. We're gonna take a big breath in, and on an exhale breath, start to turn gently to the left, leading with your left shoulder. You're gonna bow forward and almost as if you want to touch your left shoulder to your right knee. Yeah, just to where it's comfortable. This is helping to stretch either side of our back. Press down into your feet, slowly come up. And again, only take it to where it feels good on your body. Breath in, exhale, lead with now the right shoulder towards the left knee. Yeah, and just slowly take it as far as you can. That feels good. Press down into your feet to come back up. Body back forward. We're going to do that one more time. Breath in, exhale, turn to the left. Start to reach that left shoulder as if you want to touch the right knee. And then press into your feet. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, that right shoulder towards the left knee. Good. And then inhale, come back up. Nice, nice tall spine. Bring your toes in, your heels in. Be very mindful, nice and slow and stretchy as you heel toe your feet back to hip distance apart. Good. All right, relax the arms down alongside the body. I'm going to turn the right palm out. Inhale as it comes up. And we're just going to gently lean over to the left. And then as that arm drops down, you're going to lift the opposite arm and go over to the other side. So we're just doing these little baby side bends. Inhale up, exhale, bend. Inhale up, exhale, over. A little dance. One more. Inhale up, exhale, bend. And inhale up, exhale, over. Let's pause here. Reach that left shoulder back slightly, maybe look underneath the left shoulder. You can be holding onto your chair with that right hand. Yeah. And breathe, smile on the face, nice deep breath. And then on an inhale breath, slowly float up. One more time, we're gonna drop that hand and cross over, come to the other side and find your breath. Right shoulders back. Good. Yeah. And holding on with that left hand, looking underneath the right arm. Good. And then inhale up and exhale, relax. Arm down, good. Let's roll out the shoulders and let's stretch our spine. So basically arms down alongside the body, press down into your feet, start to reach the shoulders slowly up to your ears. So you're pressing into your feet, your heels and your toes. Yeah, just feel that spine get a nice stretch. And exhale, relax. Good. All right. I think one more here. So take a nice breath in, hands on thighs. As you exhale, keep your spine straight and just lean forward, trying to maybe lay the belly onto your thighs. Good. Just about halfway here. You're gonna relax your right forearm onto your legs with the palm up. Relax your left arm down. So we're in this sort of half forward fold here. Yeah, and you're gonna use that right forearm to press gently into your thighs. Good. And then on your next inhale breath, you're gonna float that left arm out to the side. You can watch it and then just reach it up to where as high as is comfortable. So you're pressing down into that right forearm, lifting the left arm up to the side. Good. And then let's make a little fist with our left hand and just rotate that hand into a fist, that fist. Just rotate it. I'm getting a little snap, crackling, and popping in my wrist. I evidently needed this. And then reverse and go the opposite direction. Good. Relax and just let that left arm float down. Good. Bring both hands to your thighs. And now lay that left forearm onto your thighs with the palm up. Relax your right arm down. Good. Great. And again, gently pressing into this left forearm as the right arm starts to float up to the side. And again, just taking it up as high as you can, feeling a little twist at your waist and hips. Bring your hand into a fist here and rotate. Yeah. Nice and slow. Stretching the hand, the wrist, and then reverse the opposite direction. Good. And then relax, let that right arm rather, float down. Good. Looking down at the floor, bring both hands to your thighs. We've been down here for a little while. So press down into your feet, press into your hands, spine straight as you slowly float the body back up. Good. Relax the shoulders down. Shake out, wiggle out your hips, and shake out any tension that you might have built up there. Good. Now getting into our legs a little bit here. So we're gonna just, we're sitting a little bit forward in our chair, maybe scooting even a little more forward if you were about halfway. We're gonna extend the right leg, bring the right heel onto the floor, tiny little bend in the right leg. Good. And then on an inhale breath, lift your chest, get a nice tall spine. Good. And then as you exhale, keeping that chest, chin up, right, chest lifted, you're gonna just lean forward at your hips. So you're just hinging at your hips. Please start to feel a stretch in that hamstring. Yeah. And then on an exhale breath, you can just relax your head and look down. And don't take this too far. We just want this gentle stretch. And now find your Ujjayi breath. Nice, long, slow, deep breath. Each exhale breath, see if you can come a little bit more forward with that belly to the thighs. Right toe is lifting up slightly. Now on your next inhale breath, press down into your left foot. Slowly bring your straight spine back up. Good. Lean forward just slightly. Take your right hand behind your right knee and just gently glide it back next to the left. And extend the left heel out now. Good. And it's really important here to get the upper body in a good position for a better stretch. So feel that heart lift, feel the chin. Yes, just feel the shoulders back. And then just hinging at the hips as you exhale, just lean forward. It doesn't take much to start feeling a nice stretch here. Those left toes are lifted. There's a tiny little bend here or a bigger bend, depending on how comfortable. But we want to stretch, but we don't want discomfort. And then you can look down towards the floor and a couple Ujjayi breaths here. Nice, long, slow, deep breath. Smile on the face. Each time you exhale, maybe you lean a little closer to the floor with that upper body. Stretching that big, huge muscle, that hamstring. On an inhale breath, now your next inhale, press into your right foot. Slowly float the body back up. Good. And then take that left hand and help to guide that knee next to the other. Nice, good. Let's wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Just do some wiggle in your chair. Yeah, shake out the hands, shake out the head. Good. And then you can remain seated here. We're going to stand and work on a little bit on our balance and stability. So if you would like to stand with awareness, slide heels back, neutral spine, lean forward slightly, press into your heels as you stand. And that takes that pressure off the knee joints. I know I say that like a broken record, but we want to take as much pressure off these nice knees of ours, right? Whether you have your regular ones or a replacement, doesn't matter. Everything around it is getting less pressure. Okay, so here you are. The chair can be in front of you. I'm going to slide mine up so you can see. And let's just move and shake your arms up, out to the side. You can come into a still tiny little march. Just get the body moving, get the blood flowing. You can rock your arms forward and back. That might feel nice on the shoulders. Also a nice thing to do for your body. And as just a gentle, again, reminder, if you're stagnant a lot during the course of your day, sitting at your computer or just sitting and watching a movie or reading a book, just try to be mindful to at least once an hour, just stand and do something like this, right? Just for like a minute or two. Get the blood flowing back into your muscles and then relax, and then you can sit back down, right? So good for our body. That will keep that muscle memory going. Good. All right. So here we're going to come to the right side of our chair here. All right. So here we are at the right side of our chair. Hello, chair. So we can have this here handy for whenever we need it. So first we're going to just come into a walk, right? Simple little walk. So some of the things, and so it's just starting to feel the body shift side to side as you're walking. Now, when you're really walking forward, you want to be doing the heel toe. We'll do that in a minute. But here, we're just going to feel that body shifting side to side. Good. And now maybe we lift the knees up a little higher as we do that, if that's available to you. But yeah, feel the hip and the shoulders slide over to side here as you're walking. And now if you want to add opposite arm, opposite knee, nice and controlled, smile on the face, as if we're taking a beautiful walk that we've been so blessed with this winter with all these sunny days and warm. And arms can eventually go all the way up to the sky if that's available to you. Yeah. So just getting that sense of how the body shifts side to side. There's so much going on crosswise and up and down in our body, all this fascia tissue and muscles and tendons and ligaments, bones. Yeah, good. And relax. Yeah, good. All right, our nice little walk. And now we're gonna just start to do a little bit of a faster little march. And we're gonna just work into maybe going a little faster. Yeah, these little happy feet. And then maybe a little faster. Just take it to where it's comfortable for you. You get a little bit of a challenge. Start to feel the heart pumping away. This is really good for our bone density. So simple, just this tiny little jog. And if it's not feeling good for you to lift your toes, just lift your heels up. Yeah, that's almost a little more challenging. Yeah. How about if you can go just a little bit faster? Can we do that? A little bit faster? Not, that's okay. Good, good, good. We're almost there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, relax. So just come back to heart rate. Yeah. Take a breath in, just relax the shoulders, bring them up and back and down. Relax. Forward, up and back and down. Relax. Okay. So now we're going to take a walk. So you're going to use your chair here. Make sure you have some space around your chair. Because we're just going to heel toe and we're going to take a little walk around our chair. And so being mindful of leading with the toe of our foot and heel toeing around our chair. That's simply what we're going to do here. Making a slow, tight little circle around our chair. So starting with whatever way you want to go. I'm going to start this way, right? And just heel toe. But just take this walk around your chair. Again, it's this tight little circle, heel toe. Notice how your toes are leading the way, pointing you in the direction. So just 2 laps around your chair this way. Good. Being mindful how we heel toe. That's the most functional way for our body to stay stable. Next time you get to the back of your chair, pause. Come back forward. We'll wait for everybody to get back to the back of their chair. Good. And now we're simply going to go the reverse direction, right? So just starting to take our little walk, heel toe. Good. And now maybe lifting our knees up a little bit as if we're stepping over it like an imaginary step or rock. Just being mindful how the body operates here. Another lap here, stepping over these imaginary obstacles, which we do, and so that we get that feeling of what it feels like to, step over that. Yeah, good. Here we are, walking around in circles, mindfully, heel toeing. And when you get to the back of your chair, pause. Yeah, so that's a good thing to practice as well. Even when you're standing and at your dishes or brushing your teeth, just rocking the body side to side and getting that, that lateral moving that really is connecting your brain to your body, helping it to stabilize. Just that little movement back side to side. Good. All right. Now we're going to meet at the right side of our chair. So we're going to do a little strength here, bone building, and also balance. Yeah. All right, so holding onto our chair to start. Good. And again, rocking side to side just to feel the weight shift from the left to the right to the left. Good. Next time we come to the inside leg, this will be your left leg here. We're going to pause, have most of the weight in this inside leg. And then we're going to take our toe and we're going to tap it forward. Just on your toe here. Yeah, you're going to have one hand on your waist. And then take the toe out to the side and then tap it back. Engage this glute muscle here and bring it back to center. I'm going to slide back a little so you can see my feet. All right, so we're gonna do that a couple more times, right? So weight is in this inside leg by your chair. Take the toes, tap it forward very mindfully. Tap it out to the side, tap it back, and center. Again, and now you can either continue to hold on to your chair. If you want more of a challenge, you can bring both hands onto your hip, belly's tucked in, right? And then forward. If you're seated, you're just doing the same thing here. Side. When you slide back, if you're seated, you're just sliding your foot back and center. Good. Forward, the side, the back, center. A little quicker. Forward, out to the side, to the back, and center. Forward, out to the side, to the back, and center. Good. And wiggle out the hips. Kick it out. Shake the hands. All right, one more little pose here on the same side of the chair. So now we're gonna hold the chair again. Good. Kind of the same thing, but we're gonna circle sweep. So we're not gonna take any stops in between, right? So weight into this inside leg, left leg. Start with the toe, right toe forward. And then we're just gonna slide it around to the back. And then we're gonna bring it forward and up to the side and back. And forward and back. So you're really tightening your butt muscles here to keep control of the leg and relax. Good. All right, so we're gonna just do that same thing again. And if you wanna do it start with holding your chair and then maybe graduating to hands on waist, up to you, right? You can start here, toe forward, swing it back and forward. And if you feel really balanced, you can, yeah, so chest is lifting, right? Glutes are engaged. This is a very mindful, we're not sloppy about it, like a beautiful dancer. Good. Forward and back. And last one. And excellent. Relax, shake it out. Just notice how that standing leg, you know, how that feels, right? It was stabilizing us. We're just gonna do that same little tap thing on the other side here. Good. So coming back to center here. Again, let's just stand in our mountain pose, feet here, and just rock the body side to side. And notice how it feels, that shift from side to side. Good. And find yourself coming back to the middle, back to the center. You can grab onto the chair here, just have your hand there. Now shift the weight to the inside leg, which is probably the right leg. Bring the left toe forward now, hand on hip. Good. So we're gonna tap forward. We're gonna tap to the side. We're gonna tap back. So take that toe as far back as you can. And again, squeeze that butt muscle, your glute muscle, back to center. So I want it to just be using your whole body doing this, right? Not just the legs. Tap forward, tap to the side, tummy's in, tap back, glutes engaged, and center. And forward and to the side. Upper body staying nice and stable. And forward and to the side. Some of these poses, when we start the first one, it's like, oh, this is so easy. And then as you go, there's the challenge. Now, same thing again, we're gonna tap, and if you wanna just have your hands on your waist so you're fully balanced, or your fingers on the chair. Good. So you decide. So tap forward and to the side and to the back, center, forward, side, back, reach it back, center. One more, forward, side, back, and back to center. Good. All right, take a little break, do a little wiggle, do a little shake. Yeah. And now we're going to just do that little half pendulum swing there. Good. So again, shifting weight side to side, weights on the inside leg. Good. Hand on hip. Start with holding the chair, toe forward, swing it back. Toe forward, swing it back. If you're seated, this one's hard to do, so you'll just meet us. Forward, back, forward, back. Let's come back to center. Last round here, and either both hands on hips, or you can continue to hold on if that felt challenging, right? So adjust. So do whatever it is that feels good on your body. So then now bringing the toe forward, swinging it back and forward. It's challenging. Find a spot to stare at. Really engage that belly, squeeze your glutes. Press down into your standing foot. Forward and back. Last one. Forward and back and center. Good. Shake it out. Yeah. Good workout. Looks simple until we do it, right? Yeah. Good. Okay. So coming back to the back of your chair here. It might feel nice, so you can just, or be wherever you are. You can be behind your chair, to the side of the chair. We're just gonna come to a little bit of a wider stance here. Good. Let's just turn the toes out slightly. Good. Bring your hands onto your hips, soften your knees just slightly, and just rock your hips side to side. Well, that should feel nice on your hips. Good. Come back to center here now. Good. So those feet are like a V, 2 and 10 o'clock. Good. Bringing your hands onto your thighs sometimes helps. Press down into the outside, like your pinky toe side of your feet. And then slowly start to drop your pelvic floor or your hips down towards the floor. Coming into a little bit of a bent knee here. Bring your hands onto your thighs. Reach your chest forward slightly. And again, a tiny little rock side to side, just opening up the hips. Find a spot that feels good on your body. If it's uncomfortable, then you don't bend the knees as much, or you go back to where we were with just soft knees, sliding your hips side to side. Your body will tell you what it needs. Yeah. Come back to center. Good. All right, press down into your toes. Slowly straighten the knees. You're going to draw your left toes forward, and you're going to bring the right toes out to the side. Good. And then see if you can square your hips a little bit towards the front of the room. Coming into our warrior 2 legs. Good. We're going to take a breath in. Good. And again, pressing to the outside of this right foot to soften the right knee forward. Good. And then reach both arms out to either side. Good. Your chair's in front of you. You can always hold on to the back of your chair here. If you're seated, you're just taking your right knee out to the side. Arms are the same. Good. You're going to turn your gaze towards that right hand. Find a little spot. I like to look at my middle fingernail. And find your Ujjayi breath here for just a couple of breaths. Just opening up our hips, pressing into your toes, relaxing your shoulders back and down, tucking your pelvic floor towards the floor, your tailbone forward slightly. Good. On your next exhale breath, relax that back arm, your left arm down, let it float onto your thigh. Lift your right palm up. Keeping your legs just where they are, lift the right arm up towards the sky. Coming into peaceful warrior. Feel free to bend the right elbow and lay the right hand onto your head. And relax. Yeah. Gently pressing into your toes to stabilize the low body. Reaching the right elbow up as you inhale. Exhale, relaxing, melting into the pose. Your lower body. Good. On your next inhale breath, float that right arm up. Exhale it, let it float down. You can watch it as it slowly floats towards the floor. Good. And pressing into your foot to slowly straighten that right knee. You can turn your gaze forward. Good. Pivot on your right heel to bring your right toes forward. Heel toe. I like to do warrior 2 a lot. Heel toe together, shake it out, because it just gets to so many different things. It's stretching our side ribs. It's making our back strengthening, right? It's opening up our hips. It's doing a lot of things. Yeah, wiggle it out. Let's make our way just over to the other side. Again, every movement is a mindful movement in yoga. So let's just start with toes forward here. And now we're going to lift the left heel up and bring them out to the side. So your right foot's where it should be. Front heel usually right in line with about the middle of the back foot. Good. Press into the outside of this left foot to soften the left knee. Just to be, it's right above the heel. Good. And then we're going to stretch our arms out to either side. Both arms are even. Tendency is for this back arm to go down. See if we can even out. If not, just have your arms wherever they're comfortable. Good. I'm going to turn your gaze now over to that left fingernail. Find your breath. See if you can find solace and relaxation in this pose, right? Here's the rapids we were talking about. We're going down the rapids and we're letting yoga and our breath be the oars to help us navigate. But just go with it. Go with the stream. Yeah. And on your next exhale breath, relax. Let the left or the right arm float down. Turn the left palm up. Belly's tucked in. Just softly reach that left arm up to just wherever it's comfortable. Good. And if it's comfortable for you, you can bend the elbow and reach that left hand just onto the head. Good. And find your breath. Relax your body. Feel the toes relax. All right. Feel your tailbone tucked down towards the floor. On an inhale breath, feel your either left arm or left elbow reach up a little bit more. But with each Ujjayi exhale breath, soften the body. Nice. On the next inhale breath, float your left hand up. As you exhale, or as you continue to breathe, just let that left arm float towards the floor. Good. And then press into your toes to gently straighten that left knee. Look forward. And then just slowly pivot that left toe in. And then find your heel toe, or just step your feet together and shake it out. Nice. Good work, everybody. Wiggle out the hips. Yeah, good. All right. So we're going to come to the front of our chair. We're going to sit down slowly and mindfully with awareness, right? So we're just going to meet at the front of our chair here. Good. Feet are hip distance apart, toes are forward. Take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, start to send your hips back. So, pivoting at your waist, right? Sending your hips back, being mindful that your knees aren't bending, especially not beyond your toes. It's about the hips going back. That'll protect the knees. Good. Take a nice big breath in. See if you can lift your chin, lift your chest. Good. If it feels okay, you can draw your arms forward. If that feels like too much on your back, today it does for me, I'm going to keep my hands here and breathe. So your tailbone's lifting, your hips are reaching back, you're breathing, taking some energy into these thighs, blood flow into the thighs. Good. And on an exhale breath, you can look down. Now press into your heels, press into your toes. As you you can grab the front of your chair if you'd like. Slowly bring your hips to your chair. Good. Shake it out. Oh yeah. Shake, shake, shake. Good. All right. We're going to do a little bit of work on our face, right? So we haven't done this in a little while, but we're just going to make funny faces using the vowels, right? Taking and reciting the vowels A, E, I, O, U. So let's go. Take a nice big breath in and let it go. Good. All right. And now just begin by saying the sound of A, really exaggerate it. So A, and then E, and then I, and then O, and U. Couple more times. A, E, I, O, U. Last one. A, E, I, O, U. hands to your cheeks, your jaw, open your mouth a little bit and try to find your jaw joint. Yeah, and then pause and press into that jaw joint. I'm always really achy there. So just press and breathe through your nose, or no, your mouth, right? Because your mouth is open. Pressing into that jaw joint. And relax, good. And just bring your lips together and glide your jaw side to side. And back together. Taking your hands to your earlobes, pulling your earlobes down, really squeezing and pulling lots of energy points in our ears. Taking your hands, your fingers to the back of your ears, grabbing that cartilage and pulling your ears back. I always think this is like a little facelift thing here. Yeah, stretch your ears back, take a break, stretch them back, that cartilage, massaging your ears deeply. And then to the top of your ears, lift them up, lift up the ears, relax, lift them up, relax, lift them up, relax. One more, taking the back, that hold of the cartilage on the side of your ears, and just start to move your ears in circles, really getting into that, waking up all of that and dead energy in these energy points here. It actually helps us to wake up a little bit and relax. Float your hands down. Just close your eyes here for a second. Notice the tingling maybe in the head, the ears, feeling a little warmer maybe. Yeah, little smile on the face. That's an automatic facelift. Good. And then float your eyes open here. I'm just going to come into final pose here for mountain pose. So relaxing the arms down alongside the body. Press into your feet. Slowly float your arms forward and reach them up. So this is how we started, right? See if it's a little easier. Reach your right fingertips a little bit longer. Your left fingertips. Your right. And your left. Back to center. Good. Turn your palms out. As you exhale, float your arms down. Now, hopefully you're scooted a little bit forward in your chair. Reach your arms back. See if you can grab onto your right wrist with your left hand behind you. So just grabbing your wrist behind you. Good. Stretch your shoulders back. Lift your chin for a nice, gentle little back bend here. And then on your next exhale breath, see if you can just bow your body forward. So you're stretching your right fingertips back as you bow forward and breathe. Yeah. Nice, long, slow, deep breath here. This is Yoga Nidra pose. Then pressing down into your feet, dragging that hand back at the wrist. Bring the body up and release your hands behind you. Good. Shake it out. Just gently shake out any last bits of tension that you might have picked up. Good. And we're going to find our Shavasana now. Good. So either laying down in your Shavasana, if it's nice to have a blanket to cover up with, that's nice. Legs a little bit wider apart, arms away from the body. If you're seated, scoot your hips all the way to the back of your chair. Yeah, again, find something to cover yourself up, but take a couple of seconds to get yourself nice and comfortable, making sure your back is supported. Hands up, palms up, top of the hands resting on your thighs. I like to bring them up towards the top of my thighs to relax the shoulders. Good. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, either through the nose or the mouth, allow the eyes to float closed. Begin to relax. Couple breaths here. We're going to slowly breathe in through the nose. Good. Pause the breath at the top. Relax and pause. And slowly breathe out. Bringing your awareness to your throat as you breathe out. And then pause the breath at the bottom. And again, breathe in. With Ujjayi, pause the breath at the top. And breathe out. And relax the breath at the bottom. Pause. Last one, breathe in. Bring your awareness to your navel as you breathe in. Hold the breath as long as you can. And when you can no longer comfortably hold, you let it out, bringing your awareness to your throat. Now relax the breath. Let the body begin to relax. And again, have that sense of feeling surrounded by unconditional love. Yes, just knowing that all your needs will be fulfilled. And take a breath in, gentle breath in. And as you exhale, just surrender the rest. Surrender all of your wants and desires and whatever it is. And just know that whatever you need will be provided. Just relax the whole body now. Spend this next couple of minutes doing nothing, wanting nothing, being nothing. Relax the toes, feet, legs, hips, belly, stomach, heart, shoulders, back, arms, hands, and fingers. Relaxing the neck, back of the neck, head, eyes, ears. Draw a little smile onto the face. Relax the whole body now. Whole body's relaxed. Bringing your awareness to your mind and thoughts. And just let any thoughts be. They come and they go. Just pay no attention to them. Just let them grow big. Keeping that gentle smile on your face. Gratitude filling your heart for this day, for this moment. Relax. And gently bring your awareness to your environment. Bring your awareness to the sounds around you. Feel free to remain here as long as you'd like. If you want to slowly begin to make your way back, begin to sway the body side to side. If you were laying down, feel free to remain there or bend the knees and roll onto one side. Begin to deepen the breath and wiggle the fingers and bring that smile back to your face. Good. And then become still. Take a nice big deep breath in and let go through the mouth. Any last bits of tension we're deciding to hold. Floating the hands into prayer position, Anjali Mudra. Rest your thumbs onto your heart. Again, take a nice big deep breath in. And as you exhale, relax your forehead towards your fingertips. Relax the shoulders. And closing practice today with this. One who can learn to flow with the current as well as manage the current is the successful one. Go with the flow. When you're feeling ready and complete at your own pace, gently begin to flutter the eyes open or crack them open. And once the eyes have softly opened, lifting the head, thank you all for coming and taking care of yourself today on this beautiful day. Have a lovely rest of your day, week, whatever, minute. Namaste. Thanks, everyone.